everybody. Our presentation is about Serena Williams' leadership and innovation leadership. And it's going to be me, my name is Abby, and Carlotta, Paul, and Osman that's going to do the presentation. Okay, what we're going to talk about are these 6 topics, which is identifying Serena Williams as a leader, Serena Williams' background approach to leadership, complexity theory and transformation leadership theory. Then we're going to carry on to multi-factor leadership and questionnaire approach, and then the leadership member exchange theory approach. We're going to show a video about what Serena Williams as a leader.
This honor of the 21st Century Leadership Award. I feel really honored to have an opportunity to accept this award. I'm so sorry I can't be there. Unfortunately, right now I am in Doha, but I am playing at the Sony Ericsson Championships in singles and doubles, so it's very unfortunately that I can't be there tonight, but I would like to thank you so much. I think it's really important for people to have role models, especially in pop culture, that do different things outside of their sport, outside of their work. For me, I like to do charities all around the world. I do a lot of things in Africa, namely open up schools. I opened up my first school called the Serena Williams Secondary Foundation, and now I'm open up another school, and next year it's going to be our second Serena Williams Secondary School. So I'm really excited about that, not to mention all the things that I do charity-wise in the United States as well. Hi, I just want to say...
Okay, so identify Serena Williams as a leader. Basically, there are different types of leaders in the world. People define themselves as a leader sometimes. And basically, what leader means is leadership is a process whereby an individual influence a group of individuals to achieve common goal. Therefore, it's like how there are different types of leaders and people becoming leaders in the 21st century. There are also different types of to define the leaders. Serena Williams, basically, as Olympian shows on her video, that her own type of leadership is through a professional career. And this is by basically her winning matches all around the world, had over 23 competitions that she's won. And basically, this is how she improved her career and they get followers to follow her. Northhouse mentions as well that leadership is a process whereby individual influences a group of individuals to achieve a common goal. There are different ways or types of leadership that shows here. Basically, you have traits of process of leadership, assigned to VS and merger leadership, leadership in power, leadership in coercion, and leadership in management. The leadership that relates to Serena is the trade vs process leadership, which I'm going to carry on talking about in the next presentation. Okay, so you see the models here. Basically, there's 2 different types of trade approaches that makes her become a successful leader. Serena is more in the trade definition leadership than the process, because the process of leadership needs the followers as much as the leader needs. Sorry, the leader needs the followers as much as the followers need the leader, and which Serena is not in that position. Serena is in this position where she basically get her skills, her knowledge to basically also be successful in her career, to be able to get to influence followers to follow her. I'm going to pass it on to my colleague Carlotta, and she's going to talk about the next slide.
So I'm presenting continuity theory. It's basically a leader match theory that depends on how well the leader fits, the leader style fits the context. For example, it means that if you are successful in some place, doesn't mean that you are in another, but your style, if it fits different contexts, it means you're going to be successful. the leadership styles, we have task motivated and relationship motivated. And task, it means that she's concerned with reaching a goal, and she's very competitive. Even when she plays, you can see that she's very competitive, and she has a higher purpose in life. She said, like, I just don't play to win my Olympic medals, but also I'm doing this for my country, and that makes her have a goal. Related to the relationship, she has interpersonal relationship, it means these relations, and her family support has helped her a lot going through all her career, and that made her feel very supported. Also in the contingency theory, Fielder gave us the situational variables that are leader-member relations, task structure, and position power. Leader-member relations are group atmosphere towards the leader. What do they think about Serena? They think she's a good leader, that her fans follow her, and also the task structure. It means that does she have a clear one? She has a precise exercise plan that she follows every day. She trains every week. And also the position power, that the amount of authority a leader has to reward or punish. She has been doing rewarding projects, as she mentioned in her video about her mission in Africa, and she puts herself in this situation that she rewards people. And here we show the table made by Fielder, and explains how do you evaluate a leader. He is good, the task structure, the position power. It means that Serena has a low LPC. LPC means least preferred co-worker, and she has a low one. It means she is task structure in her task motivated. And now I'm going to pass to Paul, who's presenting transformational theory.
Okay, I'm going to cover the transformational theory and briefly outline some of the other leadership theories available. The most widely recognised leadership style approaches include the transactional leadership approach, which is also known as the managerial approach, and this style usually focuses on the roles of supervision, organisation and group performance within the followers, promoting compliance within followers through a punishment and reward system, unlike the transformational approach, which is the approach we chose to relate to our athlete because it focuses on enhancing motivation as well as the morale and performance of followers in terms of Serena's charity work. And finally, the pseudo-transformational approach. This leadership style describes the leader as being self-serving but yet a highly influential figure. And out of the available approaches, as I said, we chose the transformational approach to relate to Serena. And it's easiest to explain by breaking down into four main components. The first of these components being intellectual stimulation, and this involves the leader encouraging creativity and recommending followers to explore new ways of carrying out tasks and new ways of learning new skills. The second component, individualisation consideration, this requires the leader to offer support and motivation to its followers in order to foster supportive relationships. The leader must also keep lines of communication open so that followers are enabled to share ideas. And the third main component is titled inspirational motivation, which requires the transformational leader to be able to convey a clear vision in terms of the charity, and as well as helping followers to experience the same passion and motivation.
Still have 1 minute.
And the fourth and final main component is the idealised influence factor. This requires the leader to serve as a role model for followers. And I'm going to pass you over to Osman, who's going to explain the leadership member exchange theory.
I'm going to be talking about the leadership member exchange theory. Basically, first we ask ourselves, what is leadership member exchange theory?
It's going to 11.
Leadership member exchange theory is a leadership process that centers its main interaction between the leader and his subordinate. This theory, based according to Serena Williams, allows us to identify that she has a leadership quality, such as being a good role model and conducts herself in an appropriate manner, and she has strong focal points because of her current achievement. Furthermore, there are three stages which helps her leadership develop. Phase 1 is the stranger phase, phase 2 is the acquaintance phase, and phase 3 is the mature partnership. Phase 2 applies to Serena Williams better because throughout her career she has built up charities such as Africa and the United States, thus creating a social recognition. Next slide, please. So in conclusion, this presentation we have summarized that Serena Williams, throughout her career, she's a successful she's a tennis player, and according to Baz, states that leadership can also come from a personality perspective. So in addition...
Stop.